Welcome to the Chic Show. Today I have some gingerbread DIYs that are on trend, on demand, and on a budget. Project number 1 is a gingerbread wreath. These are all wood cutouts from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be giving them a coat of paint, I believe in cinnamon. Now I'm going to give our faux cookie some detail with a white paint pen. Now I'm going to do the same with this Merry Christmas banner from Dollar Tree. Now I'm using a Dollar Tree wreath form and greenery from Dollar Tree to add some color. I'm simply twisting the greenery around the wreath form. Now I am going back with some floral wire and wiring the top of the greenery to the form. A little bit of hot glue is all it takes to attach these faux cookies to the wreath. I did have to flip it over to make sure that they were attached and add a little bit more glue each time. And I did need to hold them in place for a few minutes while the glue set. I got this idea off of Pinterest, and I think it's very similar to the one I saw there. If you liked this DIY or any of the other ones you see today, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. And also, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I invite you to do so. And thanks so much for watching today. Project number 2 is a 3D gingerbread snowman. I'm using that same cinnamon colored paint to paint the snowman and the same white paint pen to add some detail. I decided to add some puffy paint to the edges and then add a little bit of faux snow as well. I did let this dry overnight before I put the pieces together. I decided to go ahead and give him some eyes and a mouth on all 4 sides with that white paint pen. And here's a final look at our snowman all completed. Project number 3 is my favorite. It's a gingerbread town sign. I'm using some jumbo popsicle sticks and my miter shears. I'm cutting one end straight and the other one I'm making into a point. So I'm going to need a total of 5 of these. Now I'm going to paint all 5 of these arrows plus a dowel rod and a square wood base piece in that cinnamon paint. I'm using my white paint pen to kind of give myself a guide of where I want my faux icing to go. I'm going to be using caulk for the icing. Once I have iced all of my arrows, I'm going to add some tiny candy pieces from Hobby Lobby. These are back in the jewelry section. And I also have some little tiny sprinkles that I made with clay. I did let these dry overnight before adding my words to the signs. I cut these words out using my Cricut Joy, but you could use stickers from Dollar Tree or even that white paint pen. Now I will use hot glue to connect the signs to the dowel rod. I also drilled a hole in the base to put the dowel rod. I did secure it with a little bit of hot glue as well. And here's a look at it along with my gingerbread log cabin that I did in my last gingerbread video. Project number 4 are candy spoons. This project is going to be a lot like the sign. We're going to be using that caulk as our icing, but we are adding some colors to it to make chocolate and vanilla. Mixing a bit of antique white paint with the caulk and burnt umber to make those colors. Now, just like real candy spoons, we're simply going to add some icing or candy to the bottoms of the spoon and then embellish it with some sprinkles. These are the same sprinkles that I used for the sign. I did use some tweezers to kind of push the sprinkles down into the icing. You'll get a final look at these after the next 2 projects. We're going to combine them all into one. The next is a frosted rolling pin. Same concept here, except we're going to use a handle from a foam brush and paint it brown. For the handles of the rolling pin, I'm using these little wooden Christmas trees from Dollar Tree. I'm using antique green to paint these. Before gluing the handles onto the rolling pin, I am using some more of that white caulk to make an icing area around one end of the rolling pin, and again we're going to add some sprinkles. Now Now we're going to hot glue those little handles onto the end of the rolling pin. A cute little project. This wine and cookies tray is inspired by something else I saw on Pinterest. I picked up a set of these Christmas trays from a thrift store, and I decided to use one of them and paint the inside white. I am going to leave the outside as it is. I'm using DIY paint for this, and it did take about 3 coats. Then I used my Silhouette Cameo to cut out wine and cookies, and I placed that onto the tray. Now to add those spoons and that rolling pin. With some hot glue, I'm simply going to glue the spoons to the front of the tray, and then we'll add our rolling pin in just a minute. I think this is an adorable little sign. I would just like to remind you to hit that thumbs up button if you've seen anything you like today, and feel free to subscribe. I certainly would appreciate it. And remember to share the chic. Thanks for watching. Bye now.